welcome back. Guys, gals, non-binary pals. Everyone somewhere on the spectrum. Which one's Lunafaction? Yeah. As the stream title says, and what is that noise outside my window? I'm going to be doing some Onslaught. I'm really liking Stasis for Onslaught with like a zone control kind of setup.
Why can't those rookies in the Crucible be more like you?
So I'm going to set up a build for that.
You're doing your part out there, I hope. But the Crucible always needs more fighting.
Just trying to remember what exotic works well for. Yeah, we're actually going to go to orbit. Because then I can actually just look at my and unequip equip, because that will tell me, make sure I'm not grabbing a Titan or Hunter exotic. So, Void kills, not doing many of those. Boost grenade damage. No. No. It's probably claws. Cold Snap Grenade have an additional charge, recharge faster on impact, and have increased Seeker. That is not the grenade I like using, because I like making my turret. That's actually interesting. No. Rain of Fire. Yeah, I'm not remembering. Like, is it just Claws of Ahamkara? Get more melee, and make sure it's equipped with stuff that gives more grenade. Also, before I forget, boop, boop, boop. First things first. Get its light level up. Because what I want is I want to spam grenades. Grants class ability when you charge a grenade. Reduce damage with. Yeah, so the grenade should keep my melee up. My melee should help keep my grenade up, so I can always have the additional turret. Set of resistances. It's weird that my warlock has better mobility than my hunter. But yeah, so with that known and that set up, we're gonna queue for a Midtown, for a Onslaught on Vostok. I think this is one I like, because I really don't like Midtown. It's too cramped, clearly, because it was designed for the Crucible. And I like, and this build is going to benefit from lots of visible targets. And we're still playing with Tessellation, because it's fun. Thin Precipice is our sword. Trying to decide if I actually want to run Let's finish the sword quest first. Yes.
Everything, Guardian. No limits here.
Yeah. But yeah. Powered melee will give
Another battle won. On to the next fight.
Yeah, I'm beginning to not actually like tessellation on this build. So I'm actually going to switch. Because this will also give me a better range of damage types. But yeah, we're just gonna keep slowing people down. We're here to make people chill out.
Best your opponents and survive. Victory is a matter of will.
Swing your arms from side to side. High five!
This is what they call a righteous infliction of retribution.
But yeah. Since this is the long-term one, and we don't know when we'll be back here, my plan is to bank. My scrap from these 2 rounds so we can
regrets on that one. Well fought.
Alright, here's the worst one. This is the modifier I hate the most.
Best your opponents and survive. Victory is a matter of will.
Yeah. I like Onslaught. I think it's actually a really fun activity. Da 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 da.
The night is blistering. No wonder gods fall before you.
Okay. That's where I'd spawn it. Yeah. I like this game mode a lot. I think it's very fun. It's very it feels like a good old-fashioned tower defense game mode. Like one where you're actually fighting balloons. Finish him. Who got all... How did they get all the way up there? Yeah, just keep chilling. Just keep chilling, chilling, chilling.
Best your opponents and survive.
Yeah.
Victory is a matter of will.
Fuba Orb.
A total rout.
Alright. I want to save so I can double turret next round. Because seriously, double turreting seems to be really strong in the opening rounds. Like turret and then upgrading the turret. God, that one's fast.
your opponents and survive. Victory
Yeah.
is a matter of will.
Right now, I think this is a really fun game mode. We'll have to see if they continue to support it. Oh fuck. Ah, fuck. One sec. I have an important task to do. What?
Your light is blistering. It's no wonder gods fall before you.
Alright. Alright. Here's our siege point. Yeah, so this turret has really good view of stuff. Fuck! Alright. Come on. Where the fuck is that thing?
your enemies down before they do the same to you.
Oh, da, 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 da. Fuck!
You obliterated them. Love it.
Okay. That will be useful. Uh. Finisher!
Put your enemies down before they do the same to you.
yeah, we're just gonna plank. If hell is forever, then heaven must be a lie. Fuck, I missed so many shots with this. The rules are black and white. Bugger. Huh. Oh, fuck! Oh,
I thought to
no, that's
myself,
normal.
is that
I thought...
miniature sun? But no, it was you, raining light on your opponents. I love it.
Ah. Did that give me a single round of the gun I was spamming? Okay. Come on! Fuck, Tormentors are annoying to fight. Alright, so the ADE is almost dead.
Execute all targets, and make sure you're still standing when the dust settles.
Da 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 da. Yeet! Fuck it!
Obliterated them. Love it.
Ba-da-ba-da. Alright.
Defeat
Oh,
comes for us all.
fuck.
What's important is what you choose to do next.
That doesn't make sense for this game mode. Sorry, 541 kills? Oh, because these guys were late joiners. Alright, now we're just gonna go talk to Shax. But yeah, some of Shax's writing for this really seems like Crucible, just reused Crucible dialogue. Which doesn't make sense. Because this is a fundamentally different experience, narratively, than fighting in the Crucible. Not that it's a better experience or a more important experience, it's just a different one. And as a result, has a different feel to hear him go, "Go, Guardian! Just get back up again!" Ooh, I can get all the legs. I can get feet! Show feet. Oh, I don't have 20? How many do I have? Let me guess, I have like 18. Only 10! Weird. The rules are what you say. How do these look visually?
You tell the Vanguard the fighting's not done.
They're just normal boots. Ooh, but they have that frill to them that's really nice. And they're like regular pants. Not sure that's my Guardian style. But there's a stylishness to it. that I can't really just deny. It's just not mine.
Don't waste
Talk to Shax. Get my spinny sword.
it. Careful with that. All battles are just a lesson, Guardian.
What?
Why can't those rookies in the Crucible be more like you? Rumor has it all hell is broken loose. We have to act immediately. Red Legion is everywhere.
What? That is the most out of date dialogue you could have outside of like, Guardian, you may be new, but you're the best we got. Go into that, but it's good that you beat that thing in the Black Garden, but we have no idea what it is. It's like, that campaign has been out of the game for as long as I've been playing. Since my return. Like, milestone added. What? 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 Why did I just get this? Why do I have a one-step quest to just go talk to Eris?
Truth in action.
Eris gives you a smile of acknowledgement. I hear that Shax has you on the front lines again, wielding weapons of ill repute, no less. The unofficial Iron Lord never was a master of subtlety. I would lend my expertise, but my transformation to and from Hive godhood took a greater toll than I anticipated, and regrettably my body no longer recovers as quickly as it once did. You detect a note of persistent weariness in the former hunter's voice. In the absence of a ghost, I must make do with tea and silence. Let me then serve as a reminder, Guardian. Every creature has limits. For the lightless, they are hard and uncompromising. I suggest you visit a few more of us mere mortals, Devrim and Hawthorne, for existence. I'm sure your strength will raise their spirits as it has mine. What? Okay, let's go talk to Hawthorne. I guess. But like, what? So talk to non-guardians. Is Eris part of the lore for following guillotine?
Did the bird distract you? He does that.
Alright, we're gonna walk away from her, just so I don't get random dialogue from our bird. There's a cabal up here? Sweet! And like a high-ranking one, too. Radical. Alright, so. I was going, because we just finished a quest for this. This place has the best sake, the Titan bellowed. The warlock beside him grunted in assent. Ariato chuckled. Aritu? I think that's Japanese, but I'm not certain. Chuckled to himself from his unseen position at the grill. His family's sake was fermented inside a discarded servitor. The distinctive tang came from rust and ether. We should enjoy it while we can, the warlock replied. Might not get many more chances. Fear not, his dining companion declared. We will find a way into the portal. Ariato thought he recognized the Titan's booming voice, but couldn't place it. The cook was struck with how strained it sounded. And once... Oh! This is... And once we do, we'll rip the witness's head right off. Smoke and all, just like I did to that carper Fedolwinter. Here was someone who had died many times, who had lost countless comrades, who produced fire from their bare hands, and yet the undercurrent of fear beneath the Titan's voice was unmistakable. Ayato was disquieted. The false bravado frightened him more than any admission of doubt ever could. So that one's gonna be Osiris. Elsie's rifle. The future is built by many hands. Shax's massive hand swallowed up his pen. He effortlessly held his map in the other. The fierce wind at the highest point of the old tower couldn't pull the paper off his hands. Elsie surveyed the horizon. The city, alive and vibrant, stretched out before her, overlaid in her memory with its corpse. She turned and pointed. There, the west end, the edge of Core West. That wall fell first in the bombardment. As Elsie turned, Shax shuffled around her, still clutching his map. Perimeter south. Hive sappers dug in under wall. Botso was overrun. At the old gate, it hadn't been reinforced in years. Anchor District, a pyramid ship landed and crushed the water tower. By the time Elsie finished her recitation, Shax's map was dark with annotations. He set a hand on Elsie's shoulder, gentle in his movement for all his size. On my oath, these walls will not fall again. So that's Elsie. Recluse is probably Devram based on name. Per your request, Lord Shax. The vice rep waved two fingers towards a nearby frame, which prompted it to open the middle suitcase on the table. Similar to the original design, the rep continued, with a few choice additions from our engineering team. She picked a speck of lint from the lapel of her Cotter? Couture. I think it's Couture. Shax examined the compact submachine gun encased snugly in contoured foam. Seeing the weapon's profile, it's magnificent. She would have loved it. For a moment, the former warlord seemed lost in fond reverie. The vice rep sat motionless at first, not wishing to disturb this legendary titan's rare. Oh, okay, so this is about shirt. Right? Hung jury. A scout rifle modified by Dead Orbit's superb technicians into specialists. They called her the Roamer because she'd never lived in the city. In the old days before Takanome's Rangers, Thompson didn't hide behind any wall. She stood 2 meters high, tall enough to ride her stolen pike. She was no guardian, not even a Woken. She was a plain human, like you and me, they say. Tamsin could go toe-to-toe with a vandal. Tamsin wore larger boots than Shax, and her coat was so big that a family of 6 could use it as a blanket. Tamsin wouldn't stay put. She'd visit for a night, spin her stories, eat everyone out of house and home, and take off. When you hear tapping outside on windy nights, so they tell the kids in Peregrine. That's no tree branch, that's no owl, that's Tamsin looking for a traveling companion, and if you open the door to her, she'll take you to the stars. City Library Anthropology, Folklore, Dead Orbit Foundation Myths. What did you trade away to secure passage to the Enge? Devon was surrounded as soon as he arrived in New Turbak. Villagers patted him on the arms. Children tugged at his fatigues, and homemade treats were stuffed into his pocket. Each one thanked him in their own way. Eventually, the village leader, Joachim, led him to a small homestead, and a spread of tea and sweet pastries was laid out. Devon was honored. Tea and sugar were rare commodities this far from the city. We expect another offensive in the coming weeks. We suggest you start preparing immediately. We have been preparing since the last attack. We now have tripwires, barricades, and even an auto turret. Devrim's chest swelled with pride. It was not long ago he taught these same villagers to defend themselves against Shadow Legion captors. At the time, he wondered whether they would last the winter. Now they were stronger than ever. Would you like to see the upgrades? Joachim offered. Nothing would make me happier, Devrim beamed. Alright, right, last one was a sniper rifle. Succession. 4-year-old Eld leaned into Perilla 28's side, a half-eaten cracker forgotten and crumbling in his small hands. Did you know I was in the city for 6 months? I was already here, though I wouldn't meet your great-great-grandma for a long time yet. There wasn't a city then. It was all mud. No, it was a true city by the time I got here. When the walls were finished, we threw the biggest party I'd ever seen. We thought we were finally safe. She paused, a hand on Eld's fine hair, lost in her memories. Eld tugged at her sleeve. And then what? And then the Guardians protected us, better than any wall could. The traveler's departure had left a hole in the city's sky. Perilla gazed at it. That's what they do. That's what they always do. Eld had stopped listening. She was shaking the cracker crumbs off his hands onto Perilla's dress. Auntie, he said very seriously, I need some juice. I really like these. Like, I love the micro stories that they're accomplishing. I love how it's being used to boost up the narrative of this battle. And Destiny's always done this really well with the lore on their weapons and armor. Ooh. Parade bond. No! No! Give me lore! No! I wanted delicious lore. I'm probably... Is it 'cause I picked up stuff from Hawthorne? I am leveling. I'm gonna look at Hunter armor. Tight fit. Dodging grants reload, handling, and airborne effectiveness. Boring. Gain woven mail when grappling and flinch resistance while woven mail is active. Improves glaive melee. Moths damage targets and aid your allies. Tachyons. Alright. We're gonna go to the European Dead Zone. We're gonna talk to our good friend Devrim. Maybe get some tea. Then I'm gonna do some scout rifle sniping on easy targets. And grenade launcher grenading on easy targets. We'll get to that soon. But yeah, why did I get heiresses?
Be careful out there. Let's bring them home. Someday I shall look back on this and laugh. But laugh.
Come on. We're popping heads like Pop-O-Matic Bubble. How much progress am I actually making on this? I made 4%. Maybe grab loot. It's not like it will be good, but it's mine. I'm here for head popping. Like for cursed. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk around. And I'm gonna go pew, pew, pew. Shooting Fallen, primarily. So the interesting thing is, these Elixni are fundamentally anachronistic. God damn it. Stay still. Fuck. Oh, a chest. Why did that give me a gunsmith engram?
Looks like the Fallen are bringing in a glimmer drill. Keep a sharp lookout.
I can't...
Glimmer mining. Shut them down.
You're heading to another site.
Does no one know how to do the heroics on these?
Without a drill? Good work.
There's an enemy commander in your area, and his guards have left him exposed. It'll be the perfect time to take him out.
Come on. Alright. I vaguely know where to aim the crosshair on. I'm just not consistent at it. Or good at it. Arsenal Walker. Don't kill it, don't kill it, don't kill it!
We brought that.
God damn it!
I thought I heard an explosion.
Yeah, because then we blew it up.
Impressive.
Got that shit. With some black eyes for them.
I heard those explosions from here. What was that?
Oh, just us taking out a mining lander, a ship, and a commander.
As you do. I stand in awe.
I stand in awe of your ability to murder many, many things, O guardian mine. You know what? Fuck it. Come on. Fuck. Stay fucking. There we go. Alright. Nice percent. We've only moved it 6% forward. I don't like using scout rifles. Where are you? Come on. Alright. Come on. Ba-da-ba-da. Fuck. 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 I wonder what's gonna... So, narratively, there's a... We're gonna get to a point where there's a dichotomy between... Like, a consistent dichotomy between gameplay and narrative. We're kinda already there, but not, like, as bad as we're going to be. Because right now, we are still fighting Cabal from the Red Legion in certain zones. The Red Legion hasn't been a thing at all since Season of the Chosen. But that's the majority of our Cabal enemies in the system. The other ones are Lightfall's Shadow Legion for Neomuna, and the Nightmare Cabal of Duality. And the Rebels from Vox Obscura. But we're getting to the point where Cabal being enemies in an activity doesn't make narrative sense. Unless there's Shadow Legion, and the Shadow Legion should functionally just die out. They are a cloned species empowered by a person who died in Lightfall and a person who's going to die in the final shape. Like, there's basically no doubt in my mind that the Witness is going to lose. Because it doesn't make narrative sense. We're going to have to give something. We're going to lose something as a result of that. My suspicion is we're going to see the death of Zavala. And maybe Ikora. I think Ikora and Zavala are going to join the strike force. They're going to discover Cade. And the three of them are going to go out to buy us time or something. And that's going to wipe the slate clean for a new set of Vanguard mentors, or to abandon the concept of Vanguard mentors entirely, which is mostly what they've done functionally by never repopulating Cade's seat. Mostly because there's just no hunters, really, until Crow came along, and Crow's story was, until Season of the Lost, this idea of he's the fresh-faced guardian with a secret that even he doesn't know about. But like Bife and a few other people have been saying Crow's gonna be the new Vanguard hunter. That Crow's gonna end up being the new Vanguard hunter for various reasons within the narrative. He's a popular character. It feels like actually bringing Cade's story to a reasonable conclusion. Like, it makes a lot of sense. But, like, who takes Titan? Shax? He's too busy managing the Crucible. Saint 14? Maybe? But I don't think that works. And Crow has enough narrative potential going on that he doesn't need to become Hunter Vanguard. Where Zavala and Ikora less so, but definitely Zavala, only makes sense narratively within the context of their Vanguard leadership. Because otherwise it's, Why are we listening to these crusty old assholes who don't want us to use stasis and kinda don't even want us to use strand? For like, oh, it could corrupt you. It's like, if that was gonna happen mechanically, it would have happened already. And since it hasn't, they just have a bee in their bonnet for no reason. As for some... And Titan is one where there's options. Like, I could see you doing Sloan. Sloan's technically a Titan. But who takes Warlock? Like, whatever known characters are Warlocks. Asher Mir, technically, but he's dead. He died in the course of the Vexcalibur mission. Who else? Who else could even take up Warlock Mantle? Because Osiris is not a Warlock anymore. Who else? Elsie's not a Guardian and is a Titan. Do we know what class Drifter functionally is? Like, that would be very funny and a very Drifter thing to do. It's like, oh, yeah, Vanguard seats opened up in the tower. I can be your Warlock Vanguard liaison, mentor, whatever. What's it pay like? Are you a Warlock? Is that a requirement of this position? But, like, functionally... But yeah, you need someone who can take on the role of Vanguard Quartermaster. And for that, you put Crow. Because right now, Crow mechanically does fuck all. He's someone who you go to talk to in the helm like once or twice a season. Maybe. But yeah, like, who else even is a Warlock? And, like, I'm sure there are some. But... And maybe it's like, oh, Brother Vance is technically a warlock. Is he even still alive? Have we been to Mercury at all since I've been in game? But yeah, like, why? Why would you do that? Why would you, like, but the reason why I think that Zavala and Ikora will die is that narratively, they don't serve a point anymore. But yeah, they don't serve a point, and their narrative arc that's left for Ikora, and this is something that was present in season of the Haunted, the one where they brought back Leviathan, where in the lore, she is still haunted by Cade's death. And, like, Fellwinter was a warlock. Do you want to bring back Fellwinter, Bungie? Like a hybrid Rasputin Fellwinter entity as a guardian with no memory, and just murder in the crib that season's really good emotional payoff? No, they don't. Because that would be saying, that would be spiting their past good work. Like, the only thing Zavala still has to do, narratively, is work over his grief about Amanda. And I think that was supposed to already happen. But because of Lance Reddick's death, which utterly tragic for so many things, so many reasons, I don't think they felt comfortable actually finishing with their plans. Like, I could see like Zavala in Season of the Deep didn't have anything really to do. Like, he was there, and I think his main contributor was, like he did a bit of ruminating, but Season of the Deep's narrative was sparse in points. Like, when you compare it to, say, Season of the Witch, or Wish, normally the second season of the year, since I've been playing, has been a barn burner. They've been the strongest seasons. And instead, it was probably the weakest season of Year of Lightfall. First season never counts. Season 1 doesn't count because it shares development space and narrative space with the expansion. So judging it in isolation it gets one key moment, maybe two, and that's it. But outside of that, Season of the Wish was really strong. This idea of developing Crow and Mara's relationship, Riven as a narrative foil to Mara, and just enhancing this idea of Riven the skeeving and scheming character. But yeah, I'm boiling to death. So I may have been talking crazy for the last half hour. But regardless, I'm going to say, I'm going to log off and grab my frozen peas and rub them over my face until I am not so uncomfortably warm. Bye everyone.